All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Christine Negretti. I'm a physical therapist here at UCSD. Thanks for joining us today. I see a lot of familiar faces, so welcome back. Before I get into our little educational topic, as we usually do beforehand, if you have any free weights, think about like a little bit lighter to medium weights, just like little hand weights. I want you to go ahead and grab them because our warm up today is going to be pretty strength focused. If you don't have any weights, you can always use like 2 cans of soup, or you can just do no weight at all. So go ahead and grab those if you have it and you want that extra little strength challenge or resistance training to start. Okay. But what I wanted to talk about today is actually pain. I had a few people this week that were asking me a lot about pain, and so I thought it would be a good educational topic just to talk about before we get exercising today. So pain is commonly experienced, and yet sometimes it's really not discussed too much as a symptom associated with Parkinson's disease, but it's actually been shown that up to 90% of people with Parkinson's actually experience pain with their diagnosis. And a study from 2012 showed that individuals with Parkinson's, pain actually affected their daily lives more than memory problems or depression. So I wanted to just address pain specifically in Parkinson's disease. So one of the biggest causes of pain with Parkinson's is musculoskeletal issues. So we consider this as musculoskeletal pain. So most people experience physically within their bodies, and it can be in your muscles, your joints, your bones, ligaments, or your tendons. Musculoskeletal pain in Parkinson's is generally determined by 2 main causes, and the first one is rigidity. So I talked a lot last time on how important it is to maintain flexibility, but rigidity as a direct cause of the disease itself can decrease your strength, which can lead to poor posture, causing inflexibility and decreased range of motion. Rigidity is mainly seen in the back of our knees and the fronts of our chest. And this can lead to that forward flex stoop posture that affects the way we can move around and have good balance. And the other common musculoskeletal cause of pain in Parkinson's are those just seen with general aging. So that can be arthritis, osteoporosis, or other types of degenerative issues in the spine. Another cause for pain specifically in Parkinson's can be dystonia or dyskinesias. So dystonia is that abnormal contraction that is happening with our muscles, and dyskinesias can be that involuntary movement. Both can be very common in Parkinson's, and in some cases, dystonia can be small and may present as a musculoskeletal impairment or pain actually early on in the disease before people actually even start to see motor symptoms. And then another cause that could be causing pain in Parkinson's is really neuropathic pain. So that's pain that is involved with our nervous system. So you might be experiencing numbness, tingling, shooting, or sharp pain. And this pain is usually seen in certain patterns that follow nerve roots. And then the last one is central pain. So the theory behind central pain in Parkinson's is still being explored. But what is known is that many pain pathways cross through the basal ganglia, the area of the brain that's affected by Parkinson's, and therefore people with Parkinson's that are experiencing pain may be experiencing it differently. And there was a study of over 100 individuals with Parkinson's, and researchers found that people with PD have decreased pain threshold as well compared to individuals of the same age, sex, and gender. So there's many different things that can be causing pain. One of the great things to know is that physical therapy and exercise is a great way to address the pain, to get us loose and moving and just feeling generally overall better. So just wanted to share that with you before we get started. So hopefully if you're feeling a little tight and rigid, this will loosen you up, okay? So I'm gonna get my chair back here, and I brought my little hand weights with me. So like I said, if you have them, go ahead and grab them, and we'll use them today. If you're new to the class, what we're gonna do is a series of intervals to start out. There'll be 6 exercises. As I mentioned earlier, they're all going to be strength focused today. And then we're gonna end with some balance. So I'm gonna go ahead and demo our exercises to begin, and then we'll get started. So if you have your weights, go ahead and grab them in your hands. All of these exercises can be done in seated position as well, so I'll demo those. The first one is gonna be a squat into a bicep curl. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squat down and bring your arms out in front of you. We're gonna stand up nice and tall, and then you're gonna curl those weights in. You're gonna squat down, stand up nice and tall, curl those weights in. So that'll be our first exercise. If you're choosing to stay seated for class today, you can just lean forward and then curl. Lean forward and curl, okay? Our second exercise is going to be a step back into a row. So I'm gonna turn so you can see me. You're gonna step back into a little bit of a lunge position, and then you're gonna row those arms back, really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Here we're starting to work on those postural muscles that help keep us upright, nice and tall. If you're in your chair, just bend over, and we're gonna row like this. For standing, if you need a hand to hold on to, or sorry, a chair to hold on to, you'll just step back and row. And then feet together, step back, row, feet together. And we're actually gonna alternate our legs as we do that. Next exercise is gonna be a little bit of a balance challenge. I want you to pick a narrow base of support, something that's challenging but doable. So if you just have your feet together, that's fine. Or if you wanna have one foot right in front of the other, that's okay too, whichever you want. But you're gonna bring your arms up over your head. You're gonna put your weights together, and then you're gonna bend your elbows and then reach up overhead. So for me during class today, I'm gonna see if I can stand on one foot as I do that big tricep extension, trying to get our elbows all the way straight. If you're staying in your chair, you're gonna do the same exact thing. Each of those 30 seconds, then we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll go into our last 3 exercises. So if you can, I'm gonna have you hold both weights in one hand. You're gonna pick a narrow base of support again, something that's challenging but doable. If you're mirroring me, I have my weights in my left hand. I'm gonna bring my right hand behind my head, and I'm gonna do a lateral crunch to the side, and then standing straight back up. Working on our core strength, really important for posture and good balance. And we'll switch sides as we go through our intervals. The next one is gonna be a big lateral step, and I want you to give me speed here. Big punch, big punch. You're gonna bring your feet together, and then we're gonna switch sides. Big step out to the side, big punch, big punch. If you're in your chair, you can step, punch, punch, bring your feet back, step, punch, punch, okay? And then the last one, you're gonna have your weights up by your shoulders. We're gonna squat down, and you're gonna stand up nice and tall, and you're gonna do a big overhead press. Then we're gonna come back into a squat position, stand up tall, big overhead press. If you're seated in our chair, we'll just lean forward, punch up, forward, and punch. Okay? Strength focused again. We're gonna do each exercise 30 seconds. And we're gonna run through it 3 times. So if you're ready, we're gonna start with that squat down, stand up, and then bicep curl. Oops, let's reach our hands forward, stand up, bicep curl. So squat down, stand up, bicep curl. Squat down, stand up, and curl. Squat, up, curl. Squat, up, curl. Keep going. Squat, up, curl. Whatever speed feels good for you. All right, I'm gonna turn to the side now. We're gonna take a step back. I don't care which foot. Big row, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Step back to the center, up nice and tall, and then switch legs. Step back, big row. Feet together. Step back, row. Feet together. Step back, row. Feet together. Step back, row, feet together. Step back, row, feet together. Okay, pick that challenging base of support. I'm gonna try and stand on one foot. Weights come together, reach them up over your head, and then you're gonna bend those elbows, straighten them. Bend your elbows, straighten them. Keep going. Really work on that extension. Our biceps have a tendency to get tight. So we want to make sure we're keeping those triceps strong and able to extend all the way. Good job. And rest. All right. Hopefully everybody's feeling a little bit warmed up. Feel their core temperature rising. You get 30 seconds rest here. And the next one we're going to do is you're going to put both of those weights, if you have them, in one hand. Pick a challenging base of support. So if you're mirroring me, weights are my left, right hand's behind my ear, and we're going to crunch. All right, here we go. Big crunch to the side, standing back up nice and tall. I have my feet in a partial tandem stance for this one. I'm going to challenge my balance a little bit here. When you're standing back up, make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Crunch forward, stand up. Good. 5 seconds left. And then we're stepping and punching. All right, here we go. Big step out to the side, punch, punch. Bring your feet together. Other side, big step, punch, punch. Feet together. 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 Keep going. Almost done. 5 seconds. There we go. All right. Wide base of support. Weights are at our shoulders. We're going to squat down. Big overhead press with one hand. Bring that arm back to your shoulder. Squat down. Big overhead press with the other arm. Go at whatever speed feels good. Making sure when you're standing up, you're exploding. And you're shooting that weight up towards the sky. Squat down. Push. Squat down. Push. Good. All right. 30 seconds break. That was our first set through. We're going to do the whole thing 2 more times. Get a sip of water if you need it, but we're going to start out with that squat down to a curl for our next exercise. Okay? Again, if you ever need the chair to hold on to, you can drop one weight, hold on to it. That's definitely an option. All right, nice wide base of support. Here we go. Squat down, stand up tall, and curl. Squat, curl, squat, curl, squat, curl, squat, curl. Guys, look good. If you have your hand weights, really try to control that downward motion as well. You don't want to just let your arms drop quickly. All right, I'm turning to the side. Here we go. Stepping back with one foot. Row those arms back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then feet together. Stand up tall. Switch legs. Step back. Row. Feet together. 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 Almost done. Keep going. Good. All right, here we go. Tricep extension. Pick your challenging base of support. Weights are together. Reach up overhead. Bending those elbows and straightening them out. I'm going to go back to trying to stand on one leg as I do this for that extra balance challenge. You want to make sure that your elbows are by your head. You're really squeezing your arms in. You don't want your elbows to be out to the side. Good, go one more if you got it, and then you get 30 seconds rest. Whew. Good. We're gonna start with that narrow base of support. You're gonna put both weights in your opposite hand. If you're mirroring me, this time they're gonna be in my right hand. Left arm is gonna be behind my head. I'm gonna do that lateral crunch. I'm gonna have my tandem stance again for that balance challenge. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Crunching over, standing up nice and tall. Good. So if you were here last week, We talked a lot about maintaining good flexibility, and that helps with that musculoskeletal pain. But we also have to make sure that we're strength training so that we have strong muscles to help us pull us into good posture, have good balance. All right, here we go. Lateral step swoop, punch. So big step, punch, punch. Feet together. Opposite side, big step, punch, punch. Feet together. 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 Keep going. Last one. Woo. All right, big base of support. You're gonna squat down, have those weights by your shoulder, and then big overhead press. Squat down, big press. Squat down and press. Alternate those arms. If you want, you can do both arms at the same time, but we're gonna alternate, or at least I'm gonna alternate. Good. Almost done. Last one, squeeze it in there. Good. All right, 30 seconds rest. We're gonna run through that all one more time. We're gonna start with that squat to the curl. So making sure we're strength training our extensors, our postural muscles, because as I mentioned last time, there's that net inhibition there. So the flexors have a tendency to get tight. So we got to strengthen to have good posture, good balance, like I said. All right, here we go. Squatting down, stand up tall, curl. Squat down, stand up, curl. Squat, curl. Keep it up. Halfway there. This is pretty much a power up. I just added a little bicep curl into it. 5 seconds. Squat, curl. Squat, curl. Good. All right, I'm going to turn sideways. You're going to step back. Row both arms back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Stand up, feet together. So here we go. Step back, row, feet together. 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 Keep going. Woo. All right, here we go. Pick that challenging base of support. Weights are together. Elbows are nice and close. You're going to bend those elbows. Big extend. Bend and extend. This is the last time we're running through these exercises. So if you haven't tried the challenger balance yet, go for it. And relax. Whew. I'm getting tired. I can tell the heart rate's definitely going up more with the weights I'm using. So the last 3 exercises are next, and then we're starting with that narrow base of support again. Both weights are in one hand, if you're viewing me, and my left right arm is behind our head, and we're laterally crunching over. Let's alternate with this one this time. So we'll crunch, switch those weights, and then crunch to the other side. Big pass off, crunch. Pass those weights, crunch. So we're just alternating here for this last one. And then again, that challenging base of support, that added challenge. Only have 5 seconds left. Woo! All right, big step, punch, punch, step, punch, punch. Feet together, big step, punch, punch. Feet together. Think power, amplitude as you're pushing those or punching those weights forward. Big step, punch, punch. Feet together, big step, punch, punch. Feet together, big step, punch, punch. Feet together. Keep going, keep going. All right, last one, wide base of support. Weights are at your shoulders. We're gonna squat down, big overhead press. Squat down, press. Alternate alternating those arms. Keep going. Last exercise, big power, big amplitude here as well. Driving that weight up towards the sky. Last few, here we go. Last one, and relax. Woo, nice job, everyone. Guys looked great from what I could see. Okay, grab a glass of water if you need it, towel down, and we're gonna run through our power move section next. We are going to be moving quick throughout this power moves section. I'm gonna try and increase your guys' heart rate up. So we're working towards that 150 minutes of moderate to high intensity aerobic exercise in a week, right? Okay, I think everybody said, besides Morton, that they've been here before, but I'll run quickly through their power moves just so everybody knows what we're doing. We're gonna start with power up. We're gonna go a little bit slower, working on posture, and then we're gonna start to increase the speed. So if you're gonna sit in your chair for a power up section, you're going to have your feet nice and wide, you're gonna have your hands on your legs, and you're gonna bend forward, and then you're gonna sit up nice and tall. So you're gonna bend forward, and sit up nice and tall. Arms out to the side, fingers extended. For those in standing, we're gonna squat again. You're gonna squat down and then finish big. Squat down and up, okay? We're gonna do 10 repetitions, and then we're gonna go into a fast, slow phase. Everybody ready? Join me. Here we go. Count out loud if you're at home. Use that big voice. So you're gonna squat down and up for 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down here, 7, down and 8, down and 9, down and 10. Good. All right, now we're going to do 20 repetitions in a row. We're gonna go at a slower speed and then a quick speed. So if it's a little bit too fast, you can go at your own pace, but really try and keep up with me. We're working on fighting that bradykinesia when we're trying to increase the speed with our movements. 5 slow, 5 fast. 5 slow, 5 fast. Here we go. We're gonna go down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, pick it up, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down, 9, down, 10, slow it down, 11, down, 12, down, 13, down, 14, down, 15, pick it up, down, 16, down, 17, down, 18, down, 19, down, 20. Woo! Nice job, everyone. Again, power up, really focusing on posture, getting that nice, big, open chest, okay? Power rock is gonna be our next one. If you're in a seated position, feet are gonna be nice and wide. You're gonna bring one forearm down to your thigh. Reach up and over. We're gonna come back to the center. Other arm's gonna be down, reaching up and over. So I'll be alternating directions. Power rock for my standing folk. You're gonna have your feet nice and wide. You're gonna do a big weight shift over to the side, reach up, look up at your hand for that extra balance challenge. Coming back to the center, big rock to the other side. If you can, I want you to lift up that opposite foot. Big, big lift to challenge your single leg balance. If not, you can keep your feet on the floor. All right, power rock, really focusing on our ability to weight shift. All right, here we go. Power rock to start. 1, 2, going for 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, keep that base of support nice and wide. We're gonna go 20 in a row, 5 at a slower speed, 5 at a fast speed. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow it down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pick it up. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Awesome job, everyone. All right, next one is our power twist. Working on making sure that we have good axial mobility. Have a tendency to get really stiff and rigid through our thoracic and our lumbar spine. If you're seated in a chair, you're gonna have your feet nice and wide. Arms are gonna be out to the side. You're gonna do a full body turn. Bringing those hands together. Your leg is dropping down towards the floor. You're gonna come back to the middle, opening up that chest, and then a big turn to the other side. Opening back up. Standing, nice wide base of support. Same thing, big twist, bring your hands together. We'll open up in the middle, and then a big twist to the other side, opening up. 10 repetitions, count with me. Here we go, ready? 1, open, 2, open, 3, open, 4, open, 5, open, 6, open, 7, open, 8, open, 9, open, 10. Great job. Keep that nice wide base of support. We're going to do our 20 repetitions. 5 a little bit slower, 5 at an increased speed. Here we go. Ready? 1, open, 2, open, 3, open, 4, open, 5. Pick it up. Here's 6, open, 7, open, 8, open, 9, open, 10. Slow it down. 11, open, 12, open, 13, open, 14, open, 15, open. Speed it up. 16, open, 17, open, 18, open, 19, open, 20, open. Good job. All right. Going into our power step. Power step is really focusing on transitions, being able to take big steps. So if you're in the seated position, you're gonna have your feet a little bit closer together. Hands are gonna be on your lap. You're gonna lean forward. When you sit up, you're gonna take a big step out to the side, and then we're gonna take a big step back into the middle. So we'll lean forward, big step out to the side, big step back into the middle. We're standing up. Feet are closer together. You're gonna take a big step, big reach. Look at your hand for that extra balance challenge. Bring those feet together, and then a big step and a big reach to the other side. All right, 10 in a row. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next 20, 5 fast, 5 slow. Or sorry, 5 slow, 5 fast. So we'll start at a slower speed. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Speed it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow it down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Speed it up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Practicing going from slow to fast, or fast to slow, and this is really good. You should be able to, change, make that adjustment if needed. So now we're gonna do a power flow. We're gonna flow all of those moves together. So if you're in seated position, you're gonna have your feet nice and wide. What it'll look like is you're gonna do your power up. So you're gonna come down, you're gonna sit up nice and tall, Then you're gonna rock, and then rock to the other side. You're gonna open up your arms. You're gonna do a big twist, open, big twist, open. Then you're gonna bring your feet together, and we're gonna step together, step together. For my standing group, feet are nice and wide. You're gonna squat down, power up, big rock, and rock. Bring those arms out nice and wide, big twist, open, big twist, open. Then we're gonna bring our feet together, big step, together, step, together. And of course, I'll be demonstrating throughout. We are gonna try and do that 5 times in a row. If you are ready, join me, feet nice and wide, power up, rock, twist, and step. Here we go. Let's see if I can keep count. Ready? Squat down, power up, big rock, rock, good, arms out wide, twist, open, feet together, big step, together, step, together. That was 1. Feet nice and wide again, here we go, squat down, power up, rock, rock, arms nice and wide, big twist, open, feet together, here we go, big step, together, step, together. That was 2, feet nice and wide, squat down, power up, rock, rock, arms nice and wide, twist, open, feet together, big step, together, step, together, 3. All right, feet nice and wide again, squat down, power up, rock, rock, arms nice and wide, twist, open, feet together, big step, together, step, together. All right, 4, last one, feet wide, squat down, power up, rock, rock, arms wide, big twist, open, feet together, big step, together, step, together. Awesome job, everyone. Okay, last bit of power. We're gonna do a power flow again, but I'm gonna make us sit down between each exercise. So I'm gonna demonstrate really quick here. We start in the seated position. We're gonna stand up, squat down, power up, take a seat in that chair. You're gonna stand up, rock, sit back down. We're gonna stand up, rock, sit back down. We're gonna stand, big twist, open, sit down. Standing up, big twist, open, sit down, and then we're gonna do the same thing with power step. All right, so if you're ready, have your chair with you, because we're gonna sit all the way back down, making sure we're getting a good leg workout today too. All right, 5 times again. Here, well, that's a lot. Let's start with 3 and then see how we feel. All right, ready? So we're gonna stand up. We're gonna squat down, power up, sit all the way in your chair. Big stand, rock. Sit back down, big stand, rock. Sit back down, stand up, arms wide, big twist, open, sit. Stand up, arms open, big twist, open, sit back down. Feet a little bit closer together, let's stand up, big step, together, sit back in your chair, stand back up again, big step, together, sit in your chair. Awesome job. Get those feet nice and wide. Here we go again. We're gonna stand up, squat down, power up, sit in your chair, big stand, rock. Back down in the chair, stand up tall, rock. Sit back down, up again, arms out nice and wide, big twist, open, sit. Big stand, arms wide, big twist, open, sit. All right, here we go. Feet a little bit closer together. We'll stand up, big step, together, sit down, stand up, big step, together, back down. All right, here we go. This is number 3. Feet nice and wide again. We're gonna stand up, squat down, power up. Sit back in your chair, big stand, rock. Back down, big stand, rock. Back down. Standing up, arms nice and wide, big twist. Open, sit. Stand up, arms wide, big twist. Open, sit down. Feet together, here we go. Standing up, big step, together, big step, together. Woo! How's everybody feeling? I see some thumbs up, that's good, that's good. All right, so last thing, we're gonna go back to repetitions. We're gonna finish fast. We're gonna do 10 fast power-ups, 10 fast rocks, 10 fast twists, 10 fast steps. So we're gonna go for speed to finish this last little bit here, and then we're gonna just do some static stretches to end up the workout. So, standing up tall, if you're here and standing with me, or you can do it in sitting. We got 10 fast power-ups in a row. This is it for the day, so give me all your effort. All right, here we go, if you're ready. We're gonna squat down, up for 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, feel the burden, down, 7, down, here's 8, down, here's 9, down, and 10. Woo! Take a breather. I felt that in my quads. I can use my glutes a little bit more. All right, 10 power rocks. We're going for speed. If you're ready, join me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, catch your breath. 10 fast power twists. Arms nice and wide, wide base of support. If you're ready, let's do it. Ready? 1, open, 2, open, 3, open, 4, open, 5, open, 6, open, 7, open, 8, open, 9, open, 10. Woo! Did you get dizzy on that one? That was good for your balance going that fast if you did it well. All right, last one. Power step, 10, nice and quick. Last one, then we get to stretch. You guys are doing awesome. All right, here we go, ready? 1, together, 2, together, 3, together, 4, together, 5, together, 6, together, 7, together, 8, together, 9, together, and 10 together. Nice job, everyone. That was good. I'm gonna change my view just so I can see all of you guys. All right, how are we feeling? Feeling good? I see some thumbs up. John, Michael. I think that's Tony in that picture. Oh, Jan, there you go. I threw in some bicep curls for you, Jan. It was a special request from yesterday. All right, so go ahead and grab your chair and we're gonna finish with some static stretches, okay? Static stretching, good to do after your workout, those dynamic stretches before you go on your bike ride, your walk, or before you do strength training. Okay, so let's, if you can, stand up. And I'm just gonna use my chair for balance. And I think I'm gonna lower this just a little. Hopefully you guys can see my feet a little bit better. All right, we are going to do a calf stretch first. So have our chair, you're gonna do a big step back. And I want your back foot to have that heel down on the floor. And then you're gonna shift your weight forward. You should feel this nice stretch in the back of your calf. If you're like, oh, I don't really feel a stretch, try and bend your knee. There's 2 muscles that make up that calf complex. So one could be tight versus the other. But we're gonna hold this here. About 30 seconds, and then we're gonna switch sides. Trying to catch my breath. Good. right, and then let's switch sides. So opposite leg is behind you, get that heel down on the floor, shift your weight forward, big stretch. Like I said, if you don't feel it with your legs straight, go ahead and bend your knee and see if you get a stretch there. Hold. So calf muscles, one of those muscle groups that has a tendency to get tight. A little bit longer. And then we're gonna stretch our hamstrings, which, as I mentioned, is one of those today, one of the ones that rigidity can definitely make extra tight. So go ahead and stand up. You can do this in a seated position as well. If you want to do it in sitting, you can just kick one leg forward, toes up, knee straight, and then lean forward. But for my standing group, use your chair. You're gonna kick one foot out in front of you, still have your toes up in the air. I'm holding on for balance, and I'm gonna hinge my waist forward. Don't round out through your back, and hold. So if you can't even get your legs straight, just having it here, trying to get it straight is, a good way to start working towards that forward flexion with the trunk. It's just more of a stretch that way. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath with these stretches. Good, and then we'll switch sides. So kick that other leg forward, heels down, toes up towards the sky, and then you're gonna hinge forward at the waist. Woo. All right, leg is tight. Holding, breathing. And then we'll do one more stretch. That'll be good for our thoracic mobility. All right, we'll come back up into standing. Use your chair. I'm gonna have you take a big step forward with one foot. You're coming into a little bit of a lunge position, okay? And I'm gonna bring, if you're mirroring me, my right hand is gonna reach under my left. I'm gonna turn and look to the left. And then I want you to bring that hand back through and up towards the ceiling. Big twist. I want you to hold this position. Each time you exhale, I want you to see if you can bring that hand back even more. You'd be surprised how much breathing really helps us when we're stretching. Good. And then you're gonna bring your hand back to the chair. Ooh, that feels good. All right, switch sides. So if you're mirroring me, I'm gonna step forward with my left foot. I'm gonna bring my right hand under, switch sides. Step forward with your left foot. You're gonna bring your left arm under your right arm, and then you're gonna bring it back through, twist, lift that arm up towards the ceiling, look up at your hand, and again, use your breath. Each exhale, can you bring that hand back even more? Good, and relax. All right, everyone. Good job today. Hope you all got a good workout. I have a little sweat on my forehead, so I hope you guys felt like you got a good workout.
Great routine.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
you.
It was a
all
good workout.
Yeah, and again, if you ever have any questions or you'd like us to discuss a certain topic at the beginning of our class, you can always shoot Lisa a message and we'll talk about it. We're here for you guys, so whatever you guys need.